guys, I am BlackOpsAmazing. Welcome back to another Zombies video, and today we're going to be having a look at the second installment of our Call of Duty Zombies comic book series. If you have no idea what I'm on about, Treyarch, about a month or two ago, announced that they have teamed up with Dark Horse, who create these comics, to create a comic book series on our Call of Duty Zombies storyline, but it's going to be following the Tranzit crew, which is very freaking interesting. Now, I already actually covered the first part. If you want to check that video out, I will link it down in the description. My throat's right now so dry. Probably should have had a drink before I did this, but if you want to check that video out, I will link it down in the description. However, I will give you a quick overview before we take a look at the second installment. So here it is up on screen now. You can see we have Zombified Richtofen, which is awesome, but the official description is: join Stuhling and Misty, Russman and Martin as they fight for survival against the undead horde. The Transit crew, last seen in the buried map, are trapped on a deeply unstable and fractured future Earth. The Call of Duty Zombies mini-series delves into these characters' backstories, providing a crucial piece of the Zombies puzzle. See what happens between the maps as the Transit crew fight to escape Maxis's apocalyptic wasteland. So that is what the first part of 6 is going to be about. It takes place after Buried, following our Transit crew, and we have to escape and just find out what happens to them after they escaped Maxis's apocalyptic wasteland when he sent the 3 rockets down from Earth, down from the moon to hit Earth. And then after Buried, we knew we had then 2 separate endings. And Buried was the last time we saw those Transit characters. After that, we moved on to Origins. We had no information about them. All we know is on Round Infinity, we saw them die, but what truly happened to them, we don't know. I guess we're going to be finding out in the comic book series. Like I said, that is part 1 of 6. I've already covered a video on that, but today we're going to be looking at part 2, which is just being announced. So this is the artwork. Clearly it's going to be revolving around Russman, which is honestly one of my favourite characters out of the Transit crew. And it says, on the hunt for element 115, the Transit crew wind up at the headquarters of Russman's old organisation, Broken Arrow. Trapped between a never-ending horde of the zombies outside and lab-grown monstrosities inside, Stuhling and Misty, Martin and Russman learn that they must work together if they ever want to make it out alive. So that is the official overview of the second part of 6 to our comic book series. So this is freaking interesting because Broken Arrow, an organisation that Russman used to work for, is very, very secretive. In fact, we haven't really heard anything about them. In Die Rise, we got a couple of radios talking about them. Now, just to give us a reminder of what Broken Arrow was all about, it was an organisation that was first mentioned in Die Rise by Saber 5 in a radio message. According to the radios, a fire destroyed the facility, which might have been lit by the organisation's followers to destroy evidence implementing them to the zombie outbreak following the destruction of the Earth. So clearly from this, it seems like Broken Arrow were involved with the zombie outbreak after Maxis sent the 3 rockets to hit the Earth. When the Earth was destroyed, it seemed like Broken Arrow was involved with the zombie outbreak, which, if that's the case, that could make for a very interesting storyline. If we are going in here into a place where Russman used to work, remember he got fired or he got laid off for some reason, and now we are going back to here to discover the secrets and how they were involved with our zombie storyline. This is going to make for a very interesting comic. Apart from that though, we really don't know too much. We know that Richtofen is also going to be involved with the Transit crew. Whether he's going to be coming along with us, whether he's the announcer like he was at the end of Buried, where you could either do the Maxis side of the Easter egg or the Richtofen side of the Easter egg, and either one would, choose the fate of our characters, which would end in doom and just, horrible, evil things happening to our Transit crew, like dying. Whether Richtofen's still going to be the announcer. We also know the summoning key is going to be involved, the Chronorium, so it's all going to look freaking interesting. And this is the official artwork for the second part of this comic book series. We still have 4 more to be revealed. I almost showed 3 there. But this one comes out December 21st, 2016. Make sure you get your hands on it. It's just $4. $4? That's cheap. Mom, got $4? No idea. I will leave it in the description for you guys. Check it out. Thank you for watching. Leave a like rating. Make sure you are subscribed. We'll see you in the next one. Thank you. Goodbye.